What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we are talking about another injury report kind of update, okay? So let's get right into it. As we know, the Detroit Lions play Monday night against the Green Bay Packers, and I have an injury report. Now, before we get into it, I want to explain the difference between my injury report videos and my injury update videos, okay? I know I post a lot of these, and, you may not, notice that there's a difference until you really watch it, okay? The difference is when I do injury update videos, it may be only talking about one player or a couple of specific players or maybe breaking news with an injury, okay? So my last injury update was just talking about how Davante Adams was ruled out, which I'll talk about in a second. But an injury report video is basically me going into more detail, more players that are out. Now, this is only a handful of players that I have on this injury report. It's basically the main guys that we have been talking about recently. And also, it is Sunday when I'm recording this, and Detroit Lions play on Monday night. So game time decisions, stuff like that, that's not going to come out right away, so I'm not going to know exactly all of those. But here are the guys that we know are either in or out, pretty much like that, okay? Pretty simply like that, the big names for each team, okay? Yes, the Detroit Lions play tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have my prediction. I will have my preview tomorrow. Obviously, the game will take place. I'll have my takeaways after the game. It'll be really late, though, so keep that in mind. But either way, if there is an injury report that comes up before then that I want to get out to you guys, maybe it has some big news, I definitely will. And if you guys want to see that again tomorrow, I definitely will. But I want to get this out to you guys because there is some information that is pretty interesting. So I had to give that to you guys. Okay, so let's get it started. All right, so we're going to start off with Deshaun Hand. Now, Deshaun Hand is one of those guys that we're hopeful, hey, man, this guy's about to play, right? Hopefully, Deshaun Hand can play because, as we know, Mike Daniels will not. So, will Deshaun Hand play? No, he will not, okay? Deshaun Hand was actually downgraded to out, so he still has yet to play this season, which is super unfortunate. A young player out of Alabama, a good defensive lineman who we saw glimpses of last year make big plays, especially against Aaron Rodgers, but now he's not going to play again. So, after the bye week and a Monday Night Football game, he's still downgraded to out. Super unfortunate what's going on there with Deshaun Hand. I'm curious to see what really happens there, okay? When will he come back during the season? Because he's basically on the IR, right? He hasn't played really 6 weeks because of the bye week. So, super unfortunate. Get better, Deshaun Hand, but I want to give you guys that news. I know it stinks, but I had to get it out of the way. Now, I'll back that up with some good news. This is Hockenson. Now, he has been cleared from concussion protocol, so he is cleared to play, which to me is a good sign that he will play, okay? Some people ask me, okay, what's the status with TJ? I said he's trending towards playing. It looks like he's going to play, okay? Hockenson, cleared for concussion protocol. Matt Patricia was right when he said that. He looks good to go. Any crazy setbacks, I think, was the only thing that could hold him out. I think Hockenson is going to go against the Green Bay Packers. So there's some good news. Next up, Mike Daniels, like I said, he is out. The defensive lineman is not going to play versus the Green Bay Packers, unfortunately. Again, another defensive lineman. Well, that's tough, okay, because now we are down to really 3 defensive tackles for this game against a good Aaron Jones and a Green Bay Packers team that can run the ball pretty well. Ashawn Robinson, Snacks Harrison, and Kevin Strong, okay? Obviously, we have some nice edge guys there in Flowers, but we do have a lot of guys also out on the defensive line. Unfortunately, I thought Ham was going to come back and really help us out in those regards. He's not going to be back, okay? So we still have a couple of edge threats. Obviously, in Kennard, you got Flowers, you got Aquara, you got a lot of guys up there. But the inside, kind of limited. So not a lot of rotations may be going on. We may see some mixes from the edge kind of guys playing in the inside, okay? I don't know exactly what we're going to see, but we could see things like that just to keep guys, refreshed because you don't want to have players out there too long. Hopefully, Snacks can have a really big day, though, because we need this. He is, we need him to have a nice day because Snacks is going to be one of the main guys patrolling the middle, and they can run the ball pretty well. Now, Darnell Savage, this is some Packers news. He has been ruled out. So he is the safety. He's the young safety that they drafted. He has been ruled out for the game. So Darnell Savage will not play. That's not good for the Green Bay Packers. Let me just say it like that, okay? He's a very big, important role in their secondary, okay? He's a safety. He's not going to play. Neither is Davante Adams. He's their number 1 wide receiver. We knew about this one. This is probably the biggest news that we have with the injury report is that Davante Adams will not play because Davante Adams is one of the best players that the Green Bay Packers have, and this also takes a lot of stress off of the defense for the Detroit Lions. And finally, Robert Tonyan has also been ruled out for the Packers game against the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football. So that is your injury report. If you guys have anything else you want me to give you updates on, I definitely can. They'll be later tonight most likely. But tomorrow's going to have a lot of things, okay? Obviously, we're going to have to preview tomorrow, my predictions, stuff like that. So definitely come back tomorrow. You got to come back tomorrow for some of those. Maybe around 1 o'clock, expect around that time, okay? That's usually when I try to get those videos out. Also, obviously, the game's taking place, so that's going to be awesome. And then my takeaways. And if I do the takeaways, which I probably will, I'm going to try to do it tonight. Usually I try to do that. It just kind of depends because it's going to be a really late takeaway. So just be prepared for that. Tomorrow's going to be a very big day. But today, though, that is your injury report. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer, find some information. But until tomorrow or until next time I see you guys, thank you for watching, and I'm out.